I'm Hallie Jackson, and tonight, after that high-profile firing, Democrats are firing back.
Any attorney general, whether this one or another one, should not be able to interfere with the Mueller investigation in any way.
The top Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee tweeting, Americans must have answers immediately about Sessions' departure, adding, we will be holding people accountable. Democrats can do that now that they're getting control of the House. But in the Senate, President Trump still holds the cards, since his Republican majority gives him the votes to confirm a new pick.
I'm disappointed in the Attorney General for many reasons.
It's no secret the president's not been happy with Sessions, venting about him over and over, stemming from what the president perceives as his original sin, recusal from the Russia investigation. Initially, Republicans put up a fight.
If Jeff Sessions is fired, there will be holy hell to pay.
But that's changed in the last year with a reluctant acceptance the relationship is beyond repair. Now, speculation's swirling over who the new attorney general could be.
Would you like to be attorney general? If asked, would you serve?
No.
Sessions' departure, not a surprise, but still sending shockwaves through Washington. Hallie Jackson, NBC News.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.